Hello, today I'm going to be reading from Isaiah 53. It says, "Who has believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground, who hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as if it were our faces from him, and he was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he has borne our griefs, carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he has done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. Hath he put him to grief? When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will divide him a portion with the great, and he will divide the spoil with the strong, because he has poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors." Jesus was beaten unrecognizable. It says they hid their faces from him. It was too graphic to look at. They thought that God was punishing Jesus for something he must have done wrong. But it says he was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. The word stripes means black and blue marks. This passage says that we are healed because of his stripes, his beatings. He paid the price not only for our salvation, but also for our healing. He could have called legions of angels to deliver him, but instead he remained silent because he knew what he had to do. Because Adam, being a human, gave his rights over to Satan in the Garden of Eden. Jesus knew it had to be a human to redeem back what Adam had handed over to him. So, to reconcile mankind back to God, Jesus freely laid down his life for ours. He paid a high price for our freedom, salvation, and our healing. It pleased God to have Jesus lay down his life for you and I. I can't imagine being a mom and allowing one of my children to lay down their lives like Jesus did. But God allowed it because of his great love for all humanity to reconcile mankind back to him, to take back what Adam had forfeited. Otherwise, Satan would still have authority. Now, because of what Jesus did, we have authority over all the works of the enemy, including sickness and disease. His shed blood atoned salvation, deliverance, and healing. He's the great I am. He's whatever you need. The great I am says, I am healed, I am delivered, I am set free. In John 10:10, Jesus says, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I am come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. Think about it. If something has come into your life that steals, kills, or tries to destroy, it's not God doing that. It's the enemy, because Jesus said he came to give abundant life. Does God put sickness on people to teach them a lesson? No. Sickness and disease came about because of sin, and it started way back in the garden. The Bible says Jesus went about doing good, healing all that were oppressed of the devil. Does God allow sickness? He allows what we allow. Will He use it for our good? Absolutely. He causes all things to work together for our good. Jesus is now seated at the right hand of God, interceding for you. He paid a high price for the treatment He received, plus He gave His life not only for your salvation, but also for your healing. Do you need peace? Do you need healing? Take His word that never returns void, but accomplishes that where it is sent, and speak it over your situation. The word says, by stripes you are healed. Your circumstances may not be looking or feeling like you're healed, but we walk by faith and not by sight. Declare His healing and stand firm against any lying symptoms. Sometimes you have to treat those lying symptoms, but that doesn't change the fact that says you are healed. The doctor might have had a negative report, but we believe the report of the Lord that says, by His stripes you are healed. Those symptoms are temporary, subject to change. Take the great I Am at His word and declare, I am healed, I am set free, I am whatever your need is. I pray that you were blessed today by this message, and if you need prayer, feel free to leave a comment or email me at allthingsbeautiful444@gmail.com. I'll put the email in the description below, and I pray you have a lovely week and be blessed.